Welcome to Grablo. In this tutorial, we'll create an amazing air drum kit using an accelerometer sensor. Ready to make music just by moving drumsticks through the air? Let's dive in. Create a new project and give it a name. Now let's create the logic for our air drums. Since we need the drum sound to play instantly when swinging the drumsticks, set the execution cycle to 1 millisecond for maximum responsiveness. First, we'll set up the MPU 6050 accelerometer to read motion data from our drumsticks. We need constant accelerometer readings, so add an always type condition. Next, add an I/O device control action and create a new device. Search for and select the MPU 6050 accelerometer. Since drumstick swings can generate strong acceleration forces exceeding 2G, set the accel full scale to plus or minus 4G to capture the full range of motion. Select your device just added and set the command to get raw data. Now create 3 variables to store our 3-axis acceleration data and assign them accordingly. Perfect! We're now capturing motion data from the sensor. Time to bring our drums to life. Let's choose our drum kit first. Add a new control. And add a once type condition. We only need to set up our instrument once. Add a synthesizer action. And create a new synthesizer. Grablo includes a powerful soft synthesizer that can produce realistic instrument sounds. To produce drum sounds, we need a sound font file. Grablo includes a default sound font, though you can use larger files for even more realistic sounds. Check the Grablo documentation for more details on this. Select the synthesizer just added, and set the command to set instrument, and let's pick our drum sounds. Using a sound font editor like Polyphone, open the sound font file, and select presets from the left panel. Choose your desired instrument. Click the piano keyboard icon in the upper right, and test the sounds. You'll see the bank and preset numbers at the bottom, plus key numbers when you press the keys. For this project, we'll use the 128 standard preset with keys 38, 47, and 57 for our 3 different drum sounds. Back in Grablo, enter your bank and preset numbers. Great! Our instrument is ready. Now for the exciting part, making our air drums respond to motion. Add a new control. Then add a compare condition and select the Z-axis acceleration variable. Set the operator to greater than with a value of 2. When you swing a drumstick through the air, acceleration exceeds about 2G. Making this our perfect trigger threshold. Set the option to rising edge so the drum sound plays only once when crossing this threshold. How do we create 3 different drum sounds based on drumstick direction? Let's start with the center drum hit. Add a control within our existing control. Add 2 compare conditions. The first triggers when x-axis acceleration is greater than negative 0.6. And the second when x-axis acceleration is less than 0.6. When x-axis acceleration falls between negative 0.6 and 0.6, we know the drumstick was swung straight forward. Add a synthesizer action. Select your synthesizer, set the command to note on, enter MIDI note number 38 for our first drum sound, and set the velocity to 100%. Now let's create the left side drum sound. Duplicate the existing control to save time. Delete 1 condition and modify the remaining condition to trigger when x-axis acceleration is less than negative 0.6. Change the MIDI note to 47 for our second drum sound. Finally, for the right side drum sound, duplicate the control again and set it to trigger when x-axis acceleration is greater than 0.6 using MIDI note 57. Let's review what we've built. We continuously read 3-axis acceleration data from our sensor, set up our drum instrument once at startup, and whenever z-axis acceleration exceeds 2g, we play one of 3 different drum sounds based on the x-axis direction. Simple yet brilliant. Before we test our air drums, let's add a dashboard to see our acceleration data in real time. Create a new dashboard and add 3 label widgets, assigning each one to display our 3 acceleration variables. This will help us see exactly what's happening when we swing our drumsticks. Before running the project, connect your components as shown in the connection table. This example uses a Raspberry Pi 4 as the controller, though Grablo also works with BeagleBone and even PC hardware. Check the Grablo documentation for other hardware options. Once everything's connected, connect to your controller and run the project. Securely attach the MPU 6050 to your drumstick with the sensor facing upward. Then try hitting motions toward the front, left, and right. Listen to that. Incredibly realistic drum sounds, right? Congratulations! You've successfully built your Grablo project. Ready to explore more? Check the links for tutorials and support. Thanks for watching and enjoy creating with Grablo.